Alright, what's going on, guys? It's ValREcO here, and today I'm bringing you some Titanfall 2 pre-alpha tech test gameplay. Now, first of all, I don't know why they call it an alpha, because it's clearly a beta. The game's coming out in, I think, 2 months. It's a beta. Like, there's no way it could be in a deep alpha like this. It's ridiculous. So, we'll just call it a beta. Now, first of all, this game's actually fucking fun. Now, when I first downloaded this game last night and I went to sleep, I was skeptical, and I got up this morning to play it. I was like, I don't know about this game. You know, it's just like Advanced Warfare, all this jumping and shit. I don't fucking know. It's a cross between the movement of Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare. But really, to be honest, let's give the proper respect. They invented the movement. They were the first to make the wall running. They were the first to make the double jumping. So let's give the proper respect to basically Black Ops 3 is a copy of Titanfall 2. So we'll give the proper respect. But for people who've never played the first Titanfall and don't have an Xbox, it's basically a cross between those two games, movement wise, except for it somehow makes it more, I don't know, it just feels way better than they ever made the game feel. Like, Advanced Warfare was too erratic and out of control. This game makes me feel like I'm in control of what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing. Like, see this shit right here. I jump and hover right through the window. I'm looking for the guy. I don't see him. I kill this guy. I reload, and then I go and jump on the roof. Like, all that was one smooth movement. I didn't feel like I was out of control. I didn't feel like, you know, it just felt right. Then I come back over here and get another kill. It just felt right, and that's weird because, you know, when you think about this game, you're like, this game, it's gonna fucking just be a clusterfuck, just like, you know, Call of Duty was when they started doing the advanced movement shit. But this game, you know, obviously when you're the originator, you're always gonna be the best version. Oh, this is weird. I'm like, why do they even make? They should have just made it an invisible wall. Why do they make it where I can run in the bushes? That's fucking retarded. You can't hide in the bushes. I like that though. I like that. Put that shit. Return to the battlefield. Don't be a pussy and hide in the bushes. They're encouraging action. Also, it doesn't take that long to kill people, which I like. And the hit detection is really, really good. This was chaos right here. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get killed. I slide back here. Also, you also have the slide button, which Call of Duty also stole, obviously, and then I get killed right there. But it feels good. It feels good. Now, moving on to the big question: is this a game somebody should buy? Now, if you like Black Ops 3 and you like the movement system, you'll like this even better. Facts, you'll like this even better. If you like Advanced Warfare's movement system, you'll like this game better. You will. It's a good game. Also, you call out a Titan, which is basically, you know, you gotta capture objectives and shit like that. It's basically like a big kill streak. You get the control and shit, which, you know, when I was watching the first Titanfall gameplay, I was like, this shit is like, oh, by the way, this isn't bot gameplay. We'll get into that in a minute. This is 6-on-6, people versus people, basically domination gameplay. So back to what I was saying. It just feels good. It's a smooth moving game. I can't say anything else about it. Oh, this was a sick play right here. I slide back in here. This guy runs up on me. I hit him with the hip fire. But if you liked Advanced Warfare's movement system, you'll like this game. It's more controlled and less erratic than Advanced Warfare was, because that shit was all over the place. It was hard for even the person playing and controlling the character to control. So there's another map on this game, which I will show a little bit later when I do the Nate Diaz Conor McGregor card breakdown and predictions a little bit later after the weigh-ins. I'm waiting till the weigh-ins. I've seen all the action prior to that, but I'm waiting to the weigh-ins. Now, what's a plus about this game is, even if you don't get it day one, you can still get into the action a little bit later. And what I mean by that is you don't feel left behind because of the fact that all the maps, the multiplayer maps, are going to be free to download, which is a smart move on their part, not to split up the community and fucking have DLC all over the place and you're not being able to play with certain players. So that's a smart thing to do. I shouldn't have ran up on him like this, but I back up and still smoked that ass. And since if I'm not mistaken, this game is going to come out on the same day as Battlefield. I'm going to be duck balls deep in Battlefield, so there's no point in buying this game at 60 right away when I'm not even going to be playing it. So what I'm going to do is, you know, and this is for people who play Battlefield too, just wait a couple months down the road you know, when you're, you know, kind of getting burnt out with not Black Ops, excuse me, but Battlefield 1, and you're like, man, I want a new game to play also, and not just play Battlefield every day. I want to play something new. Then that's when you go buy this game. You buy this game, it'll be like $30, $40 at that point. That'll be a respectable deal, and it has a single player story mode. Just slide up into GameStop or the PlayStation Store, which always has the good deals. I know Xbox also has the good deals, you know, as far as, you know, they actually have better deals as far as, you know, getting games for free, but we have good deals as far as, you know, getting discounts on certain games, and I know Xbox does the same thing. So wait until this game is on sale, you know, a little bit later down the road when Battlefield is starting to get a little bit stale and we're waiting for the map packs. That's when you slide into GameStop and go get this game. It's a good fucking game. I'm gonna play a little bit more after this. It's a good fucking game. It's actually surprisingly good. I thought I was gonna come in here and see a bunch of people flying all over the place, a bunch of fucking jumping and shit, a bunch of aggravation. You have to get a little bit used to the controls. It takes a little minute. I also would tell the developers to do this, and that is have a toggle to where I can switch L2 and R2 to shoot to R1 and L1. I cannot stand using the triggers. I just can't do it. I've been playing PlayStation 3 and 2 for the longest, and I've always used R1 and L1 since SOCOM. I can't take it. So, I mean, I could play, no problem. Also, this is the Titan shit. I don't think I get any kills with it because we got them actually spawn trapped back here. We got 3 flags and shit. And another thing that's cool is when you capture 2 or more flags, and I think you have to amp them up by standing on the flag after you cap it, you basically get this ability to activate, and it's like a chip you put in your gun, I guess, and your gun becomes twice as strong as everybody else. So I like the fact that if you're busting that ass, don't worry, you're gonna get more shit to bust that ass. You have to be good at a game. You have to be good at gaming. There is no fucking, you know, everybody doesn't get a Titanfall in this game, which is crazy because I was the only one who got one because I was on if I'm not mistaken, at the top of the leaderboard. I think somebody else could have possibly had one, but they didn't call it out. And this is when I jump out of this shit, which is tight. You can jump out of the Titan. I don't know if the enemy could steal it or not, but I definitely jumped out and I ran up in here to try to see if I can get some more kills. And I think I actually no, game's over. But I like the fact that if you're shitting on somebody, they can't just fucking use all these cheap tactics and they get all this help to make a comeback. I like to be able to just fucking shit all over people. I mean, you know, back in the day, you were supposed to get good at video games, not sit here and get help from the fucking, you know, oh, well, you know, painkiller already, you know, juggernaut, yeah, you fucking, you know, martyrdom, all that bullshit. Get that shit out of here. I hate free kills. I can't stand it. But nevertheless, hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, all that bullshit. Twitter.com/ValREcO, YouTube.com/ValREcO, and I'm out of this bitch. Peace.